Well, hello! Welcome back to my channel with Nessa again. And it's Nessa's fucking birthday. Woo! I don't have confetti, but imagine there's confetti falling down upon you. Yeah. We're gonna try to do the judge a book by its cover challenge, I think is like what it's called. Because she does not read fiction
at all,
ever.
Like, I think like grade school is the last time I read fiction.
She's not into it. She's not about it. So she's going to have literally no idea what any of these covers.
Don't judge me. And we were just joking that my imagination is not the best, so I really don't know.
We'll see. Yeah, maybe it'll be really boring and I won't even use this.
You know, actually,
she'll be like, it's about a person and they have brown hair. And I'm like, you're just describing the cover.
To everyone that watched our last video, I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed watching you guys enjoy it. I love that you guys loved me, basically. I'm kidding, for people that don't get sarcasm.
They shouldn't be here if they don't get sarcasm.
That's true.
Because I'm a sarcastic ass bitch.
All right. What the fuck am I supposed to tell from that?
You just, from...
Is this bitch serious?
I said this one's hard.
It's like rain, it's just a raining rainbow. Like...
Okay, based on like the title.
The sky is everywhere. Okay. One boy. Oh no, I can't read that?
No, that'll tell you.
Oh, but I need that.
Okay, I'll let her read the little. Okay.
One boy helps her remember, the other lets her forget.
Okay, so what's going on? So there's two boys, and it's raining rainbows. At least on the cover.
Oh, this is so hard.
Imagine, just make some shit up.
What's coming to mind is that something similar to that movie that just came out with Yara Shahidi, where like she meets a man and it's kind of very like one guy is like shitty and then another one's kind of like very like lets her be her and like very free and like very whimsical. Is that the right word?
See, you did a good job. That's not what it's about, but I like the enthusiasm.
Thanks.
So, adrift after her sister Bailey's sudden death, Lenny finds herself torn between quiet, seductive Toby, Bailey's boyfriend who shares her grief, and Joe, the new boy in town who bursts with life and musical genius. So you're on, like, that part, you're right. Like,
okay.
Each offers Lenny something she desperately needs, though she knows if the two of them collide, her whole world will explode.
Dude, this is like my life.
But, oh my, what? No, it's not.
It's not.
You don't have a sister that died and you're not banging her boyfriend, so.
That's true. I just want two boyfriends, and it's like if they ever find out about each other, then like, oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah, so like you were on the right path.
Okay.
Just it wasn't just like one is shit. Like one is her dead sister's boyfriend.
That's really sticky.
Yeah,
like
it's a sticky, messy situation. Indeed.
Do they end up banging?
Actually, I don't think they have sex. I don't remember.
But even
I don't remember. It's been a while since I read it. They might.
That's really messed up.
All right, next one. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up. This is Daughter of the Forest by Juliette Marier.
I don't love the art cover though.
Okay. She doesn't like this cover.
It's very dark. Like
okay.
very...
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not getting good vibes from this. Daughter of the Forest.
What type of story do you think it is? Is it like...
I feel like it's like set in the old time. Like,
okay.
I don't know what era, but just...
You're correct. Is it like historical fiction? Is it fantasy? Is it like, you know?
I would say fantasy.
Okay.
It doesn't... Because I feel like if it was historical fiction, there would have been a better cover. I would say... What is she wearing? Is she like a nun or something?
No. It's set back in like old time.
Yeah, they're not sluts. Like,
oh my god!
I would say she's kind of like coming into her own in a sense. She might have had like not one particular parental figure, but maybe was kind of a female who had maybe like the village and in general helped raise her, and she's kind of like finding her own.
Nice. What do you think is the fantasy element?
Oh god, I don't know. I'm so bad at that like fantasy stuff.
So it's like magic, mythical creatures, like could be any kind of stuff like that.
Ooh, these birds and ducks, they help her.
They help her. Oh, there's my crackhead. My neighbor's crackhead girlfriend. I don't think he's a crackhead.
On a bike?
Yeah, she always has a bike and just a bunch of cans. Like I think she's homeless. Anyway, except for when she comes and yells at him. Anyways, okay, so these swans help her.
Yeah, so they kind of like, you know, they're not like talking to her, but they're just kind of always there at the right time.
Okay.
And giving her kind of like little messages that she's able to pick up on.
Okay.
And then make the right decision.
Okay. You're good, yeah. So, lovely Sorsha is the 7th child and only daughter of Lord Colum of Seven Waters. It's Irish mythology, or, well, Celtic, like, folklore. There is a story called the Seven something. I can't remember. Fuck. Anyways, bereft of a mother, so her mom is not there. She is comforted by her 6 brothers who love and protect her. Sorsha is the light in their lives. They are determined that she know only contentment. But her joy is shattered when her father is bewitched by his new wife, an evil enchantress, who binds her brothers with a terrible spell. It doesn't say on this, but I'll tell you, it's part of the folklore, is that her brothers are the swans.
Oh my god, I'm so good.
And she is tasked with breaking this spell in a certain amount of time, and she has to like sacrifice everything in order to try to break this spell for her brothers.
That actually sounds
and
pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it a lot. It is kind of dark though. She gets raped, and it's described in a fair amount of detail. And it's not like glorified, and it's not like a good thing.
Right.
But it was a pretty intense, like, graphic rape scene. When I talked about it, I was like, content warning, guys. All right, so last night we had some dinner with Elliot and her husband. This is Elliot's book.
Aww.
Okay, what do you think that this is about?
Too bad she didn't talk about it. Damn it, Elliot.
Based on this cover.
Okay. Ooh, that's really cool artwork.
Right? Yeah.
Jay
did it.
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, see, there's a name. The guy we were talking about, that one of the guys that's in our group channel, Jay, who does like amazing videos, guys, captured in words. He did this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's really, really good. Okay, so we have a snake and a sword.
What type of book do you think it is?
I would say fantasy as well.
Okay.
I can't tell. It looks good. I would pick this up based off the cover.
Right? It's beautiful.
It's very, very good.
Yes.
But I don't know.
The title and how big it is.
Right.
And it's fantasy.
And it's book 1.
So what might that like lead you to think? Do you think it's about one particular person? One particular family?
So it's like multiple stories.
Or if it's multiple.
Ooh, I like that.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, because I'm not guessing it.
So yeah, it's fantasy, high fantasy. The dagger is of importance.
Okay.
Part of the magic in this world, which I can say, I think it's in the synopsis, and she talks about it all the time. Part of the magic, though, and she like made all this up, which is crazy. Part of the magic is they can like call weapons. They can be like sword and like poof sword.
Oh, I would overuse that.
There's like rules and stuff to it. I don't remember all of that, but yeah. So that's important. And yes, it's like multiple kingdoms having like a battle and like difficulties, and there's a lot of political intrigue. And so this one is
this is hard.
This is a cover, guys, and I like this book quite a bit. This is the book, but like that's a cover.
Oh wow.
What do you think this is about?
So, okay, so he's not totally on his own. He has like some other characters within the book that are supportive of him.
Okay.
He's not this like lone wolf, even though he has that. But he kind of takes on this persona of like, I need to save our people or our village or our town.
Okay.
And like be the warrior of the group. And as he takes on that persona, he realizes that like there's a lot of bad people out there, and that not everyone has like each other's back, and that you can't really trust anyone. And he tries to still, be the warrior through it all. And like this little look he's giving is very like, I see you. But then he's not intimidated. And then this whole thing,
is this literal or figurative?
How the hell would it be literal?
Well, if it's made up, you can make up whatever you want. There's books of vampires. What do you mean?
Sure, okay. Ooh, maybe he turns like every night. Like when the sun goes down, he turns into one.
Like a shapeshifter?
Yeah.
Like a werewolf almost.
And then he goes and he like attacks and goes after the evil people so that his town can be, pure and safe once again.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
That sounds good.
I like it. So, this is an African fantasy based on the Angola folklore of the Kishi. So it's based on like real folklore. The Kishi are shape-shifting demons who lure young women to gruesome deaths. They can't be real, can they? Something has slain a villager, and the locals of Bejok point their fingers at Amana, a pacifist monk running from his dark past, alone. But Amana knows there's something else, something much darker, lurking in the shadows. He's onto them. Can he save the village, his name, and his principles? To save one would mean the sacrifice of others if he has the strength. So you were not that far out. You're good. Yeah. He's trying to save a village. He stops. He's on his own, but then he's like, hey, let me try to help these people out. There are shape-shifting things.
Pretty good at this.
Yeah, see? You were all worried, all nervous. You're pretty solid. Yeah, okay. This is the cover. The Bells by Danielle Clayton.
A twisted world, a beautiful power. It's not so much fantasy. If there is any, like, there might be a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting very much like, what was that TV show where there were like all these pretty girls and they all had
Pretty
magic?
Little Liars? Oh, that wasn't magic.
No, it was like it was like a long time ago. Not like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Like Charmed?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm getting Charmed vibes.
Okay.
She's very beautiful, which I feel like typically when people are that beautiful and there's a storyline, they use their beauty to get what they want.
Okay.
It seems with her seriousness, she's after someone.
She's after someone? Okay.
Like she's after like...
She's on a mission?
She's on a mission, and it's kind of like how Mulan can't do what she wants to do because she's a female.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of like they're telling her, like, you're a woman of color, you need to do this and be this way.
Okay.
And she's kind of like, fuck that. Watch me.
All right. Camellia Beauregard is a belle. In the opulent world of Orleans, belles are revered, for they control beauty, and beauty is a commodity coveted above all else. In Orleans, the people are born gray. They are born damned, and only with the help of a belle and her talents can they transform and be made beautiful. So that's the magic. Okay. Is certain people are belles and can like literally just like change the color of your skin, change your eye color, change your hair, change the structure of your face, make you more beautiful.
Right.
And without the bells, you're like this gray, literally gray. Like everyone is gray and they have red eyes.
Oh, that's scary.
But it's not enough for Camellia to be just a belle. She wants to be the favorite, the belle chosen by the Queen of Orleans to live in the royal palace, to tend to the royal family and their court, to be recognized as the most talented belle in the land. But once Camellia and her belle sisters arrive at court, it becomes clear that being the favorite is not everything she always dreamed it would be. Behind the gilded palace walls live dark secrets, and Camellia soon learns that the very essence of her existence is a lie, that her powers are far greater and could be more dangerous than she ever imagined. And when the queen asks Camellia to risk her own life and help the ailing princess by using belle powers in unintended ways, she faces an impossible decision. She must decide, save herself and her sisters and the way of the bells, or resuscitate the princess, risk her own life, and change the ways of her world forever. You did good. Again. Good job. Yes. All right. Last one that we have here. This is the cover, guys.
I'm getting some vibes from this.
This is the UK cover of this, not the US cover, because the US covers are hideous.
So I don't think this one really has much to do with the bird at all.
Okay. Is it fantasy? Is it contemporary? Is it historical fiction?
So I would say this one is set, it's not current day.
Okay.
I'm getting like a little bit, nothing too old, but maybe like in the last like
century.
70, yeah, the last century.
Okay.
I'm getting very like kind of like someone is a servant.
Okay.
Of some sort. Oh, okay. I have an idea. I don't think this is right, but we'll just go with it because nothing else is coming to mind. So there's a servant, and he is in close proximity of people that are not necessarily royalty, but they are well off in a
Okay.
higher class.
Okay.
And he sees them as, they're free to do whatever they want. They're able to be whoever they want because of their class and their status. And through a rare encounter, he becomes even closer to one of the guys that is within that family.
Okay.
And they end up forming a friendship. And then I feel like the story shifts a little bit onto that character.
Okay.
And shows how, even though he is of high status and high class, that he's actually living a very controlled life.
Okay.
And that he's not happy at all. And so it kind of, on the original character, changes his whole mindset of the world in general.
Okay.
And it makes him have this kind of like coming to life moment of like, whoa, it's not just me that's unhappy.
Seeing behind
like,
the curtain.
Everybody is. Right, exactly.
Okay.
That's my...
Did you read these before?
No, I didn't. Am I right?
So it's not...
Oh my God, you guys.
It's not set in previous... It's actually dystopian, like the Hunger Games, right?
Okay.
Where it's like something happened and now it's like after, and it's our modern world, but like with something else, like how in the Hunger Games, right? So this is modern Britain, but an age-old cruelty. Britain's magically skilled aristocracy. Wow, Joshana. Aristocracy. Let's try that third time. So yeah, the well-off, the fancy, well-to-do people, compels all commoners to serve them for 10 years, and now it's the Hadleys' turn, the family. Okay? So that's like, in this dystopian world, there are people who have magic abilities. They are the rich people, the aristocracy, and the people who don't have these abilities have to, at some point in their life, serve for 10 years, and they can pick when they want to do it. So they can get it over with when they're young, or they can wait until they're like old and decrepit and like do it then. Okay?
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. Abby Hadley is assigned to England's most ruthless noble family. The secrets she uncovers could win her freedom or break her heart. Her brother Luke is enslaved in a brutal factory town where new friends' ideals might cost him everything. Then, while the elite vie for power, a young aristocrat plots to remake the world with his dark gifts. As Britain moves from anger to defiance, all three must take sides, and the consequences of their choices will change everything forever. So, there is very much an element of them thinking these noble people are all terrible and all bad and whatever, but then there's one who's like, maybe I'm going to change the world. And they get kind of close with each other, and certain characters do see what's going on. You are good.
So I have to be like a new thing.
I need to read some of these. Don't they sound good?
They do, actually.
Yeah.
This sounds, especially to this community, might sound terrible.
What?
But I never had watched even Hunger Games until we lived together.
Yeah.
And one night, I walk out of my bedroom, and she's getting ready to watch it, even though she had already seen it multiple times. And I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm watching Hunger Games. And I was just kind of like, But then I was like, I don't have anything else to do. I'll just sit down and watch this. And I sat and watched, and I was like, this is really good.
And
she's
then,
like, yeah, I know.
I was, yeah, I'm well aware. And then she went and saw, because I have told you guys before how I waited to move here to see the first movie in theaters with my two best friends from back home. But then I moved here, so then when all the other movies came out, they weren't here, but then she liked it, and so then we went and saw all of them together.
We did.
And then actually, I think the last one, Mockingjay Part 2, you had already moved, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But you came to San Diego.
Yeah, I came to San Diego to watch it, but yeah. So there we go. Good job.
Cute.
That was 6 of them, and I think you did pretty good with like all 6.
I got like an A+.
Yeah, especially with the expectation being,
I really,
the bar was set really low.
And I didn't do that just to like, you know how some people do that, and it's so annoying. Like, oh, I'm gonna.
No, I really thought you were gonna kind of be like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I really surprised myself. I'm very proud of myself.
Good job.
I did a good job.
It's a birthday miracle. All right, that's all. Pretty quick. I don't know how long it actually is, but it feels like it's
much shorter than our last.
Yeah,
one.
that was a whole thing.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes. Thank you as always for your time.
Call me for a future.
Oh my god. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.